Welcome. In this video, we are going to perform operations using vectors in component form. So we're given vector 5, 2 and vector -3, -2. First, we want to find the magnitude of vector v. And remember, the magnitude, you want to square the components individually. So that's 5 squared plus 2 squared. And then you take the square root of that. So this is the square root of 25 plus 4. Which is equal to the square root of 29. Next, we want to add v plus w. So that is, we add the x components, 5 plus -3, and the y component, 2 plus -2, and that's equal to 2, 0. Now for this next one, I can show an extra step. What you could do as well is you could write the vectors out like this, 5, 2 minus -3, -2. And this would work out similarly where you'd have 5 minus a -3, comma, 2 minus a -2. And that gives us what? 8, 4. And now 2w is just 2 times the w vector of -3, comma, -2, which is just -6, comma, -4. Now, before we move on, it would be a good idea to actually comprehend what we're doing geometrically. So if you notice, I drew an x-axis and a y-axis, so just your standard two-dimensional plane. This looks like an H, that should be an 11, so let me fix that. Take a moment and go ahead and sketch your own. And I'm going to sketch vector v and vector w here. For vector v, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over and up 1, 2. There's vector v. And now for vector w, I'll use green and I'll count to the left 1, 2, 3 to -3, down 2 to -2. Okay, so there are vectors v and vectors w. When you found the magnitude of v, notice this is just the distance formula, the standard distance formula. So you found what this distance measures right here. You found the length of this as a segment, so that's its length there. Now v plus w, for vector addition, you can move these, and I'm going to use technology to help, tip to tail. So if you noticed, I pasted this here, and there it is. Here is the vector 2, 0, the result. This is v plus w here. Now for the next one, we have v minus w. So I'm going to go ahead and paste the w vector again. But for minus w, I need this vector to be pointing in the opposite direction. So this is -w here. And let's go ahead and move this. Oh, here we go. Didn't want to stack this on top of my v. And let's see where we're at. This is 2, 4, 6, 8. This is an x value of 8 here. So let's mark that. And the y value, how far up are we? We are here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is precisely where we expected to be. And I'll go ahead and mark this one in pink. That's 8, 4. This is v minus w. And again, we do tip to tail. So this tip on this tail and then out in that direction. Here we did this tip to the tail of w. Now, as you can expect, 2w would just be doubling the length of w here. So again, I'm going to paste my w vector. And as you notice, I'm not going to change this one's color at this point, since this is getting a bit full. Here's -4, and here's -6, which is what we expected. You know, I can actually mark this using a lighter color right on top. I hope it's visible. Maybe not. I'll stick to a thin black line then. There we go. And in black, we have the vector 2w. I hope you found this video helpful.